Hey, hey. So this is the sixth episode of the 1910 German campaign where we're only making battle cruisers, at least so far. And we're about to start our war with the British proper. Peace signed between the German Empire and the Italian Empire. That's good because now we only have to focus on the British, and you can see in the corner here, there's no other nations involved. The war is over. What do you want? I don't want your ships, so I'll take the money. Okay, new technologies. Geared steam engines. Those are pretty good. Let's retreat our ships from here. We don't need to fight the British over in the Mediterranean. Let's just focus on the actual British Isles. I think I need to make sure I have my ships in a bigger task force than just 3 at a time, because otherwise they'll sail in with something too big for me to handle. I'm not sure if that's a self-fulfilling prophecy that makes the AI gather larger fleets to defeat me, but you know. Our budget is good, so we can continue building. I still haven't tested out what is the optimal, optimization of build time versus build cost yet. We can drop engines, even if I want to get this geared steam engines Mark II. The next rangefinder is the next coincidence rangefinder. That's pretty good. But let's see here. Advanced electrical turrets. No good. I want to get to the -2 reload time for double turrets, but it's going to take a while. It is going to take a while. So let's just go back. Oh no, let's get the rangefinders, since I know what I'm getting and it's something I want. So let's just get that. Okay, this is my favorite, or not, meeting engagement against the British. But it's a very favorable one for me. Did I forget to pull out these guys? Well, I'm not regretting that though. This is pretty good for me. The Hood is a battleship in this timeline with 14 inches, and we have BB Dominion with 12 inches, and Battlecruiser Ansel with 10 inches. I think this is going to be pretty 24 knots, 21 knots, 26 knots. Okay, so the Battlecruiser is the same speed as me, but otherwise I'll be able to dictate the engagement here. I think this is going to be a clean battle. Oh, we are so close. And this is the 12 inches we're shooting at. Then the one behind it is the battlecruiser. And finally we have the... this is 10 inches. 14 inches. Okay, so this is the heavily armored one. Let's actually try to get rid of that one first. This is a very close range. Well, the hood got hooded, so that all is good. We haven't developed some space-time continuum instabilities after all. Okay, well, we can take a look at the Dominion now. If we can see anything through the smoke here. That's a fairly small gun, I think, on that big barbette. But otherwise, it seems like a decent layout. Even if I dislike those side turrets. It's kind of light for a battleship, a very slow and decently armored, I would say. So all in all, it's possible for the AI. I have no idea how old this ship is, though. Because it doesn't say in the design, unfortunately. I mean, I hope the game doesn't expect me to have a virtual copy of Jane's in-game that I'm referencing while I'm inside the battle. Yeah, this is just too much firepower for them to withstand. Come on, Star. Don't turn into the enemy if you want to turn, okay? And the Dominion's down. I would call, or I would say that this is a fairly good start of this war. Just filling out the British capital ships this early. This is going to be a really good start. I can tolerate some transport losses meanwhile. So let's have a look at the current situation. I have this fleet here that won this battle, and the enemy still has a lot of power projection in this area, so I can keep them there if there's any more battleships to take care of. But they will also do a lot of work up here. So I think that's actually the best call. Just recall them back home, or at least to the British Isles. We have 3 healthy ships in port. But they can remain in port for now. Let's just get over to the next turn. Another meeting engagement, this time in the channel, and it's against screens. 6 battle cruisers against 3 armored cruisers, 1 light cruiser, and 3 DDs. Yeah, this is going to be a slaughter, unless they spawn right on top of me. And they are located to the northeast. Oh, one of my ship has a damaged engine from a previous battle. They need to return to repair soon. So he can just retreat right away. This is probably an armored cruiser, since I spotted it first. Yep. What is the range here? 5 clicks. That might be in torpedo range. I don't know the tech level of the British, but they should be fairly advanced. Speaking of which, the range is 4 clicks, so it's not that much. But that's on the DD. It might be different on the light cruiser, which I can't see. He's within 4. He's going for it. He's going for it. I need to detach. Okay, so Frederick, okay, like this and like this. It's messed up. Okay. Yeah, see, they're heavy cruisers. They have 6 click range, and the light cruiser also has 6. So I was right about that. They actually do have a longer range. The welfare is sinking. Still has some momentum though. Oh, I don't think I've actually spotted the oil spill here before. That's neat. Well, I know there's a torpedo boat coming over here somewhere, but I can't be arsed to turn around just yet. Well, seems like it showed up here anyway. And he's missing torpedoes, so they went somewhere. They went somewhere. And there we go. That's a fairly clean victory as well. A bit of damage on the Osmike, but still. I'm happy with these results. 3 lost transport ships. So how is the power projection looking? I'm triple of what the British have in the North Sea right now. In the Channel, neither of us have any presence. And in the Irish Sea, I haven't arrived there yet, but the British don't really have too much there. So I think I'm going to be able to overwhelm them in the North Sea pretty soon. And if we can consolidate more of our ships, yeah, here we go. There's a lot of ships here. And most of them are in Emden, so I'll send them over there. I think there's a lot of ships in Emden though, so it's going to be get some sort of negative modifier of something. I don't know. It goes over the capacity here probably, but I don't really know what that does. Maybe affect the repair rate. Anyway, let's go to the next turn. Another meeting engagement. So the Italian Empire observes so far the war, but seems to slowly be mobilizing its forces against us. Dude, we signed a peace treaty, just a few months ago. Oh, war erupted between British Empire and the French Empire. This is history taking a wrong turn somewhere. But that's fine. Does that mean I'm fighting on the same side as the French now? Clash of Fleets. 5 of my ships against a armored cruiser. Do you think this is a battle where I can just auto-resolve it? Let's find out. Come on. Okay, well, I mean, I would have preferred to sink it, but that's fine. As long as I don't lose any ships. Finally, we get the Krupp Army level 4, which is nice. I could have taken that off the shells a long time ago. I think I want to have it on control station again. I'm going to continue doing control stations until I start getting towers again and not these computers. And when is the correct time to move on with my big guns? I mean, I'm probably going to have to research like 5 guns before I can get a new Mark 13. Or 6, 7, something like that. I feel like it's going to take a really long time to get a benefit out of it. Now, I think I want to prioritize getting the reload reduction time for my main turret first. And let's go to the next turn. Oh, 3 missions. So, we did a redesign of our ships to increase the amount of missions we're getting. Is this a sign of that it's working? It might be. Oh, this is a bit worse. Defense against enemy task force. An enemy task force approaches offensively. We must counter its movements. And I'm getting 2 ships, 2 capital ships, 2 battle cruisers against a BB and a battle cruiser. These are the older ones, so that's fine. A 12-incher and a 10-incher. I think this is doable. Even if I would have preferred to have at least 3 ships, but that's fine. It's the Scheinhorst and Siedlitz. Scheinhorst has a bit of damage, but it's only like HP damage, no system damage, so it's fine. And what do we have here? It's a battleship with 12 inches, and that's probably the cruiser with 10 inches. Yep. I don't feel like HE is the best choice there. The angle should be good for just using AP. Well, I say that, but apparently it's not correct at all. It might be the distance though. I think that the British had 8 capital ships going into this turn, or at the end of the previous round. So if I manage to sink 2 now, that means they have 6. It's going to be pretty, downhill for the British if I manage to sink these capital ships now without losing any of mine. Because it takes so long to build them that it's going to, be this compounding effect where they always be on back foot. Let's jump over to the battle cruiser while it's closer. Oh, wait. It's fairly slow, but I want to break them apart now, so Siedlitz doesn't sail into it by accident. I'm actually already past it, so I can just, keep on steaming. Oh, come on. I couldn't even see that the engine went out, but he still decided to do this. And he's turning into the enemies again. Let's see if I can just wedge him, into the correct... okay, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay, he has many bulkheads, that explains why it's still not sinking. I could probably kill the Valiant with HE right now, but the battlecruiser is such a good position for me that I want to pummel it a bit first. But then I got the targeting bug, so I might as well just change over. I probably sunk the DD that was here. And I might be sinking another DD that is in here. Yep. Okay, at least he has engine issues now, so it's going to be a lot easier to hit him. I mean, I don't have to chase him down. I would say he's a gunner. I can see a blue line in all the compartments now. What kind of HE do I have? Cap ballistic. Well, it's useful enough. I definitely need to make sure that these two guys go in for repairs after this match, because Dreadnoughts is in a rather poor spot. I think if he starts like this in another engagement, he's definitely just have to pull out. Oh yeah, that's what I want to see. And finally, give me 10 speed, please. I think you need to get out of there, Edgar. This is not a fight you can win. Okay, one fight down. This is going to be a very action-packed episode. Oh, no, you don't. I'm going to strangle you, you know? This is going to be a very action-packed episode. Lots of battles. Still losing some ships, though. This is a convoy. A convoy of one transport ship and a battlecruiser against a battleship. And these are their more heavy battleships. It's a Gnaisau versus Agincourt. And the second task force is also one battlecruiser against some screens. That one should be easy. So let's do the more doubtful one first. What is the worth of this? 37 versus 27. Yeah, they're skimping on the engines. It's always the engine. Even if he has bigger guns and stuff like that than me, he's still like saving money on those engines. There's only one transport ship. I want to sink a lot more than that before, or I have to sink a lot more than that to strangle the British. I should probably keep some distance to him, though. I mean, he is technically, he has more firepower than me, and he is more heavily armored than me. Oh, this is a very poor angle for this. Let's be smart about it. Yeah, this looks a lot better. Yeah, this is a lot better. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. And finally killing some screens with a battlecruiser, which should also be pretty easy, since that's exactly what a battlecruiser is supposed to prey on. And it's probably the armored cruiser first, which we're spotting. This is fairly close. This is, you know, spear chucking range almost. Those torpedoes, they're only a liability in my mind on the bigger ships. Oh, I was about to turn away when I just remembered that there's just a few seconds since I said that his torpedoes were a liability because they had blown up, not that he had fired them. Oh, I sank a light cruiser behind there. Usually when I sink the other ships is because it's in the front of them. That's the only time I actually can recall that it was something behind the target that got hit instead. And he's so close. Why is he not just closing the final few meters to torpedo me? If he's just staying there, he's going to get blown up sooner or later. Oh. Not if I can't hit him when he's that fast, though. Come on, you can do it. You're the warrior god, Mars. You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, there we go. A good hit. This is taking far too long time. More than it needs to. But I notice I have the targeting bug. That might be why. Let's take out the light cruiser before he smokes up again. Yep, that's 13-incher will do that to a light cruiser. Well, he tried. But in the end, the warrior can't defeat its god, right? I mean, unless you're a certain Spartan. This is just annoying. I can't get through his side armor unless I'm side by side with him, but he's still maneuverable enough to keep his rear towards me. Let's just get some distance, maybe it'll work now. Well, I hit, but it's just over pen. Okay, finally punctured the middle section there, which is a new section that I hadn't flooded, and then it's game over. Let's see, we did get the rangefinder, apparently. Yeah, level 4. And we did get the turret research. And I'll keep one on control station and just let the rest free flow into all the other modules. And hopefully I'll be able to get a mechanical computer again soon. I probably have enough material to end the this episode, so I'll do a cut at the start of this turn. Relations with the French Empire has reached a point where an alliance seems possible. Do I want an alliance with the French, though? I wish I could click on the politics right now and see where in the game they are. But so far, I managed without them, so we don't need to. We don't need to. I'll be fine. That's a fairly big engagement, and considering the length of this episode, I think it's just natural to to end the episode here. And hopefully I'll be able to release these episodes daily from now on, so I can just speed through this campaign, because having a 2-week break in the production, that really sucks, both for me and for you, I suppose. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode.